Okay, we have the new Team Corally Sketer 4S 1/10 scale monster truck that just came in today. This was kind of a surprise at how fast this came out. I think they first came available on Wednesday. So 2 days later we have them. They are shipping them right now. This is a truck a lot of people have been waiting for, and I believe it's a 10 scale monster truck that has a lot of 8 scale components in it. From Team Corally's Python and Radix buggies and some other parts from their other trucks. You can see it's a 4S ready to run. It comes with 3 diffs. You can see here on the top it comes with the 8 scale 16 millimeter big bore shocks, the aluminum differential, heavy duty arms, 5 millimeter shock towers. It comes with the integrated rear skids that are also on the 8 scale cars. I cross-referenced some parts already, and a few of the parts on this are parts that you already find on or in some of their 8 scale buggies, and so that should mean parts are already available if needed. But I think this is a pretty exciting release from Team Corally. This thing looks really beefy. Got to get it open to see what the body looks like, so let's get into it. Well, so far it looks pretty good. I like the size of it. You can tell that it's the reason it's called, they have it listed on here as an XLs because it's got a long wheelbase compared to your regular Traxxas Stampedes, Team Associated Rivals. So it should make it handle a lot better for jumping. And being 4S, it should have tons of power. I'm gonna open up the box here. They do have a new remote, so this is different than their other yellow one. I actually didn't mind their yellow one. It was really comfortable, felt good in the hand. This has a nice foam grips too, feels pretty good. Let's see, it has a steering trim, throttle trim, and steering dual rate, plus all your reversing and on and off power switch. Not a bad looking radio for ready to run. Feels pretty good. You also get your basic bind plug, antenna tube. Looks like your instruction manual. We don't need to go through that. Let's get the body off of this thing. We'll get a good look at it. We'll get the plastic off of it anyway. So my initial impressions of this body from the box art and all that I've seen previous to this, I didn't really like it, but seeing it in person, it's a totally different vehicle. I actually think it's not that bad looking. The paint job isn't the greatest. They just kind of went wild with the graphics, but it's all personal preference. But the body actually looks good. Body feels pretty heavy. I love the crush bumper that they have underneath. I already do this on my 8 scale Corallys, so that's real nice. That should help the body hold up a lot from splitting. Nice knobby tires with firm inserts. They're fairly firm for monster truck tires, which is good. Should help with the handling. They feel like they have a heavy carcass, like the rubber isn't too soft, so hopefully the ballooning will be to a minimum. All right, we got the hood off, and let's start in the rear and just work our way forward on the features of this truck. Right off the gate, you got a big wheelie bar in the back. It is adjustable by 5 positions. Nice big wheel supported by ball bearings. Got the 16 millimeter oil-filled aluminum threaded shocks. Adjustable turnbuckles. They got the nice plastic protector caps to keep the shocks from getting beat up. Adjustable body mounts, that's nice for optional bodies down the road. 17 millimeter wheels. Underneath we got the nice rear skid plate. Nice and beefy to protect the chassis that curls up, which is going to help with some hits from the bottom. You can also see it has the suspension arms that are the same as the Python or Radix buggies. And another thing we can see here, it's a really nice feature that's they haven't had on any of their vehicles yet, is the spring steel diff cups and dog bone outdrives. They have them front and rear. They have them in the center, all the way through the whole truck, and in the front they have CVA's axles in the front. That's real nice. Next thing is the biggest thing here you can see is we've got a nice foam pad for the body to hit on, so that should make the body hold up pretty well. And then the big upgrade to any vehicle would be this chassis brace. It goes from the rear to the diff and front to the diff, so it's not a tower to tower, it's a tower to center diff brace, and it's pretty beefy. You can see it goes clear up to the shock towers, front and rear, so it has shock tower support and is also attached to the bulkheads on the top. Next up we have the electronics. We have a 135 amp Torox ESC that has a XT90 and has a cap pack built into it. So this is the Hobby Wing rebranded Max 10. Really nice speed control. It'll run 2 and 4S, 2, 3, and 4S. Also, it has the Curion 725. I don't have any experience with this motor, but it should be just as powerful as their 8-scale stuff. Is really nice and powerful. It has plastic chassis braces from the bulkheads down to the chassis, front and rear. So this is going to be an extra stiff chassis. You can also see in there, get the aluminum diff. That looks to be the 8-scale size, so it's going to have the same gears and the heavy. Shouldn't have any problems with that running this size of tire. Looks like you got a sealed radio box and a splash-proof servo. The servo is 25 kg, 25 kilogram servo with an adjustable servo saver. And instead of doing the plastic links, they did steel turnbuckles throughout. Real nice. In the front, we have still the 8-scale. Nice feature is there was some problems with the XTR with the pillow balls popping out. This is the upgraded hubs. You can see the reinforcement that is molded in, top and bottom. So it has the really heavy reinforcement here. So these are the new steering knuckles. Fairly flexible, heavy-duty bumper. And combined with, in the front, also the integrated skid plate. And let's see what we got here. So we got a nice little battery case with Velcro. Velcro is the best way to go for attaching. It's easily adjustable. We'll see what size batteries fit in there. Okay, that's pretty much it. I think we've gone over pretty much everything. It does have front and rear sway bars. I might have missed that. That's a nice feature. You can use them or remove them. Yeah, so we're gonna get this thing out. I got a battery charging already. We're gonna get this thing ripping. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.